Hi there, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. In this one, I'm going to be drawing Kayo Rayo from Stumble Guys, and I'm going to show you how to draw him in easy to follow step-by-step instructions. Hope you guys can follow along and have some fun. Let's get drawing. Start with the head. Just drawing a sort of a rounded square. Kayo Rayo has a headband on, so I'm just going to bring that around like this. Slight curve up, and then some hair coming down into there. Now, the outfit is pretty hard, so we're just going to start with a little neck, a couple of neck lines, where the shoulders come, arm comes down there. Now I've got this big glove shape. So remember, constructing up a drawing just helps you with your proportions and getting everything looking good before you start adding on all the details, because you don't want to go to all that trouble of drawing all the details and not fit it on your page, or doesn't quite look right because you haven't got the proportions right. So that's why I do construction lines. Just going to speed that up so that you can see it. You can pause it at the end to give you a bit of a map on how to draw Kayo Rayo. I'm just going to add some colour, some black in there and in there. Okay, now I'm going to start with the side of the head, and there's a bit of hair here, and then bring it around the chin and back up the other side for the head. Now with the headband comes around like this. And then there's a bit of hair there, so I'm just going to draw the hair in. And the hair comes out and up there. Now on this side, you'll see a bit of hair here, like that. And a second piece of hair coming like that. Then we have the headband coming around this side. And then in behind that headband, there's another piece of hair coming out like so. Now let's start to draw all the details. A little bit of the neck there. I'm going to draw this, looks like a buckle, so it comes down on an angle around, then back, down and around, and then there's this little bit in there like so. There's a bit of the buckle. Now this part comes down and around there. We have this part coming up and over the shoulder and turning into this type of shape. And then comes back and around and up and over the shoulder. And another line here. This is why I did a construction lines for this, because it's quite a tricky picture to draw. But remember, the more that you draw things, the better you get. It's all practice, looking at what you're drawing, having a go, and being positive with your attitude. Bringing that around. Now we've got to make sure this comes through here. So try and keep that on the same angle, and the same with this. Over to that side. Now there's this yellow piece on the front here. Comes down across, around, up across and around like that. That's yellow. Now we've got the shirt sleeve there and the arm in here, coming into that part there. Now we've got all this cool glove type setup. So I'm going to start with this side here. This bit comes down, it's a bit wider. And it's got this big shape here. This is the tricky part. And there's all these circles in here that I'm going to put in now. All oval shapes, one there. And there's another one. 1, 2, and then there's a third one. Then we've got these little 3 bits coming off the side here. 1, 2, 3, back on an angle like that. And it comes up. We've got this bit of a pipe that looks like it comes up and over here. So let's draw that pipe. There, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. This sort of slightly comes down. It's like a button there, a button there, and then this comes across like that. And there's a couple of buttons here, 1, 2, with a cross through the middle like screws. A little bit down the side with some lines, 1, 2. Then we have this bit that comes up and across. Remember, you can zoom in on these pictures to see more of the details. Yep, pretty happy with that glove there. Then we've got the belly, and then comes up and around into that side. Then we've got this glove, the white part, the same as that side there. Then we've got a bit of the arm coming up into there. And we've got the back of this piece here with the pipe that comes around like this. Bring that around. The glove part comes down. We've got two more buttons, or screws, sorry, like that side. And this comes down, cross in there like that. Hits in there. Then it's got the belt there. Then the pants, because the pants are in front of this weapon. So we've got a big shape like that. And that comes up there, there, and there. Then we have 1, 2, 3, just like we did on the other side. Now we have almost like a letter E, but it's the belt buckle, so let's just draw that on. Middle part of the belt buckle. See what I mean by almost like the E belt? Comes around for the belt. Top belt. Now this leg is slightly in front of there. This is the pants. Coming around. This is more sort of side on. Now we have the boot, which is front on, comes down. It gets a bit thinner. Sole of the boot over the top like this. And there's this one that comes like that. Now this is more side on. So we have part of the boot there. Then we have the sole of the boot coming around like that. The toe of the boot. We have this little black bit. And then that comes back, comes up. And there's the boot on that side. Then we have some lightning or some power surges coming off. A bit like, draw these similar to, you've seen my other picture of how to draw a bolt. This is sort of how I do them. To outline those bits, I'm going to do a little bit of some electricity, sort of look like it's coming off there. and then a little bit off the top of the head, because I'm not going to colour in my background. I've got to outline these bits. And that looks sort of like a bit more like electricity. Well, that's what I'm going with. Okay, let's put a thicker outline around Kayo Rayo, the special character. Just going to speed that up.